Welcome to weekly forecast of Nifty top 10 stocks and major indexes. So today we are going to discuss about the Nifty, Bank Nifty, gold, silver, crude and Nifty top 10 stocks according to their weightage. So we'll begin with the gold. So it's a hourly chart. So as we earlier expected it to go in a consolidation or some downside first, then to the upside, right? So some upside movement has happened. If you see it's in a hourly chart, there is a good move upside, and that too maybe it's give some confirmation here because 3 4 5 candles and 2 candles it closed above the previous day's high and closed above the previous move or a recent resistance. So here it may happen one up before it can go any further down. So chart is ready, I hope. So for the next week, 1 or 2 days, or up to the level of 1954, one can look for the buy. Then we will decide whether it go upside or to the downside. The overall long time frame trend line is this. Okay, so it's early. Okay, so something might have started from here, maybe the 80%. So if that the case, what will happen most of the time, it will go up, then upside. So look for the buy for gold for the next week for 1900 and 1874. So look for a buy setup in case of gold for the next week, not to sell. At least, like for example, this is 1 2 3 4 and 5. If it has to make a zigzag 618% according to the Fibonacci, so we'll count that to, yeah, near 1900 it's coming. So look for the buy setup, not to sell in case of gold. Okay, silver, it is the same way it is behaving, like as it broke on the trend line here for the sell. And now structurally it hasn't changed much. So earlier we expected like here, if it goes again it will come down. So it's like a red line. So I'll remove everything now so that it will be clear, and this will be the end. Maybe this or maybe this. Okay, to one up or a small up, then one down, at least to this down, or further it will go to 80% or to the 100%. So look for sell setup, a mild buy maybe up to the level of 26 or something, or 2650. Then look for the sell setup in case of silver. It may happen like this first before it can go any further down. From here it might take reverse or a continuation of this, right? Nifty, so I'm taking the future chart itself. um, just I'm removing all. So if you go to the daily structure according to the trend following system, so something has changed in case of Nifty, that like the trend has changed from buy to sell now. It has closed below the previous day's low. So now what we can expect is here 1 2 3 4 candles, and now if the next in within next 2 days, if it closes below 14,246 on closing basis, then we can expect some pullback for the downside, and we'll add a channel or trend line here so that we will be coming to know from what level we can, or from where it can take a support. So these two lines I'm trying. So here it may possible like from here, if it again reverses, we were earlier talking about the possibility of the structure is a triangle. If you see my last week videos or previous done, so we were thinking this pattern as a triangle, a possibility of the triangle pattern. So now I'll go to the hourly chart. So daily it's for the sell. Now what we can expect here is some downside moment or like closes below 14,246 within this time. So what is the time? So this is the highest point in a day or two, max. Yeah, in a day or two, if it is closing below 14,246, we can expect it to fall for 14,100 and further to 13,860 or 13,980 or something. Okay, so in case of Nifty, if it is like a slower pullback, look for the sell setup for the one down at least. So sell for Nifty, not to buy. So Bank Nifty, as expected, like here it is above the trend line or above the channel. If I go to the daily chart, if you see this here, I'll add one more channel so it comes the same level. Here it's above the channel, so once it comes inside the channel, there is a chances that it will go to the downside. So here what we can expect is up to this level, that is from 30,298 or 30,300 can be possible in case of Bank Nifty. After that, whether it goes upside or downside, that depends, but up to 30,200 may possible in case of Bank Nifty. Because if I see this four candles and then the second candle, it has closed below the previous day's low and as well as the recent low, which was earlier support of 31,718. Now that will face as a resistance. So we may see some pullback, right, like this. So if it get any chance, we can get this 30,600 or 30,400. Okay. So if it is sharper, then we say that, okay, it will go upside before it can come downside. But here, in case of Bank Nifty, it's looking weak structure. So trade for the downside and look for the sell setup. If it comes this, that's fine. Again, we get some pullback before it can go any further up and further down. Okay. Now, crude. So we were in the buy in case of crude earlier week or earlier weeks. So I said here, it might do the structure of this A, B, C, D in the longer term. But here it's a 0B trend line. So as of now, so I'm adding this line. This is very important line for me, at least, because it's a 0B trend line for me, 0B or 01, whatever it is. But most of the time, the two-way structures or two, this like a longer C wave. So most of the time, the pattern is neutral triangle or the kind of neutral triangle it may behave. First, here it will come upside. So you may get one pullback before it can go any further up or further downside. So here, in case of crude oil, so I'll see whether it has broken the trend line or not. The recent low and this, yes, this is the channel. And if I see only this upside part, this one, so it's looking like simple ABC structure for me, right? So it might come little bit down and pull back, go upside. So look for buy in case of crude oil for 57 USD or 56.50, not to sell. Okay, USD IN now, what it says. Yeah, structurally hasn't changed much in case of crude oil. Sorry, USD INR. One upside is possible here. Like you may get the two patterns. For example, here it spends some time in this area, so there is a possibility it will come one down before it can go any further up. But if it reverses suddenly, then there is a chance it will go one up before it can go any further down. So I'm just adding two lines here, one from the upside and one from the downside, maybe from this angle. Okay. It has crossed this trend line, but not in a faster way. If you see this ending part, you will get some hint. So there is a kind of movement, a slower movement. So most of the time, these kinds of the movement will proceed one up before it can go any further down. Get it? So here you can get 80 to 100% of this earlier move. Then we may get one down in case of USD INR. Okay. So look for the buy, not for the sell. So firstly to the buy, maybe to the 77 or 78 or 79, then we may expect some downside movement. Okay. So now individual stocks, HDFC, daily what it says. Yeah, it may be doing the zigzag pattern by just looking, I'm saying. So we'll check with the Fibonacci. Yeah. So I'm removing everything. Downside from this one. So it might be the pattern of zigzag or a flat, because if I see this moment, this is looking like a two-way structure, A, B, and C. Most of the time, what will happen, it might do like this: A, B, and this is a C way, will come for the downside, or it will go one up for 80 to 100%. So that will be again a B, and one down for the C. Okay. So this might happen in case of HDFC Bank. So now you can look for here below this, that is 2580. One can look for the sell setup for at least 100% will be 2549 or 2556, then to the level of 2500. So look for sell below this, or else if you're getting some pullback, a slower form, then if it crosses this level 2580 or 2580, then you can look for the sell. So here it's in a B wave, so may possible a flat or a zigzag pattern. HDFC Bank, yeah, nothing much had changed. So here it's long term trend line, so I'm just removing everything. Okay. It just crossed the trend line, right? But not in a faster way. That makes me little worry. So here, if I want to short, it should be crossing this 1444 in lesser time, right? So here it's a slower. So maybe one pullback, or it may be making the pattern that of A, B, C, D, and E. Or from here, if it comes down, that will be okay. So that will be like for this B and will come for the C. That will be in the slower form. So here, in case of HDFC Bank, if it goes inside the channel or inside, let's hope like opening somewhere around this, then we may get some pullback before it can come any further upside, right? So here will come some upside first, then downside, or if it is a sharper, it will go touch the high and then we'll get one down, or if it is sharper, it will go to the upside. So here in case of HDFC, what we can expect is if it is open above this level or the area of 1455, we can look for the buy. If it is downside, then look for the sell. The next support will be 1350, right? Hindustan Unilever structurally hasn't changed much, so we can look for the buy. If it comes here and goes, that's fine. So earlier it has added, or if it comes this down, it will go one up. So look for buy, not for the sell in case of Hindustan Unilever. ICICI Bank, as expected, like here it will come down, or from here it will move. Okay, so I'll remove everything. So now it is just above the channel, means from here it may take a support right this. Okay, some pattern is ended here in case of this. So now this will be A, B, and C. If it is downside, then look for the sell for 522, or else some pullback and downside. So that will be for a zigzag. So if it comes upside, that fine. Then look for this trade for the downside in case of ICICI Bank. Infosys chart is ready. I hope so. I'll just need to adjust this. Okay. So look for buy, not to sell in case of Infosys. So it might go one up before it can go any further down. But if it is crossing the level of 1300, then look for the sell. If it, like for example, here it is going slower. If it breaks, look for sell, keeping the stop loss for zigzag pattern. Okay, that is for 1260 or 1270. ITC, so we were in the buy, so look for buy. There is no structurally change in case of ITC. So 230 was our earlier target, 230 to 40. Yeah, 230 to 40. So stay in a buy, not to sell. Kotak, it may take a support here. Now the next structure will be, it may happen. Okay, look how it behaves near the area of 1800, because time wise, if I see, it may not be crossing in lesser time, right? Yes, so it has got also, it may happen like whenever it comes the area and move inside this support area of 1880, 1880, sorry, 1808, then we can go for one by at least for 30% or 61% retracement. So that will depend like how faster or how slow will go, will decide the further move in case of Kotak Mahindra. For example, like here I take a two arrows, for example this one, and if it is slower, let's say slower, then there is a chance of one down before it can go any further up, right? If it is still faster, it will go upside and down. LNT, so we were in the buy, so until and unless it crosses the level of these two, that is 1300, so we won't be selling in case of LNT. So it may take a support before it can go any further down, right? So here the possibility is, as a consolidation, it will go one up, or any weakness below the level of 1326, one can sell. Reliance, so earlier we were in the buy. I said like here it is making the consolidation, so one up at least to this trend line. See, now it is going for the B wave, so I'll add the channel from downside first, so that will give some hint so where it can land, right? So this is the area which it may come, and from this upside it has just crossed the level of 0B or 0.1 or whatever the trend line it is. So now this will be the immediate support. Okay, so if it comes inside, then fine. So most of the time it will, if it is spending some time here, there is a good sign it will be going for one up before it can go any further downside, because the whole pattern is like A, B, C, and it might be A, B, C. So this will be like this, this, and this possibility. Okay, the overall structure I'm talking about. Now presently it is like this, this, and this. So I'm changing color to red, right? So A, B, and C. Now it is A, B, and C. So look for buy in case of Reliance, not to sell. TCS. So I should move things. Okay. Any weakness below the level of this, that is 3250, So one can look for the sell, but above 3320, stay in a buy, not to sell. So if it is coming below this, then only you can look for the sell setup in case of TCS. Okay, for the level of 3200 and 3130. If it is not crossing this level 3250 on the closing basis, we may get one up before it can go any further down. But as if I see this moment, a 1 2 3 4 and 5 might happen, so there is a chance some consolidation and upside or to the downside. Okay, Bajaj Finance. So earlier, as said, it is A, B, and C. See how beautiful the pattern work most of the time, right? So if I see here, earlier we said like here it might be doing the flat structure and going slower C way, right? If you see here, it's a faster, it's a slower, and it is still slower than this moment, right? Then what happened? One pullback is has to have one pullback has to come, right? That for at least 61% or 38% you can keep for the minimum, or whenever this trend line or recent trend line has broken and given some buy, right? So here we can buy, or from here we can buy, because 1 2 candles and in single candle it has closed above the previous days high or previous candles high 1476 or something, taking a small or minimized risk. So 61% will be 51,510, 5110, right? 80% it has come. Now what we can expect here is that the downside is little bit sharper, sorry. So here we can expect, if it is pullback, one down, right? Again it will be like one up. So there is a chance it will come down first and then go in consolidation phase. It will be good for option sellers to sell these two areas, means 5500 and 4485, means 4500. Okay, fine. So this is for the week. So stay safe. If you find this video useful, please do share with your friends and please do subscribe for the channel. Thank you. Thanks a lot.